I can't keep living my life like this. I can't do anything for myself anymore. I'm not only causing myself pain, but the lives around me as well. I just want to end it all. I want to die.
Since the birth of our country, our forefathers have made it their #1 priority to give the citizens of America natural rights. Rights which compromise with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Since we are entitled to our own life, shouldn't we decide what to do with it?
Vladimir has been my patient for the past few years. He's a very strong man with a weak body. I love him as my own, but I can't keep seeing him like this. There needs to be a change, and I think no longer should he be forced to suffer. It is his God-given right to choose how he should end his life, and I should be able to help him with that.
As a society, we need to collaborate in order to push the government into fully accepting the ideology of surgeon-assisted suicide. As the charts clarify, our country is in favor of this movement. If we are as much of a democracy as we claim to be, our voices should be heard.
I think the morality argument is very interesting because society has to have its own values, and those values have to be enforced on other people. For example, you cannot kill another person. The question is whether you have the right to kill your own life. Now, many people tragically decide to commit suicide every year by other means. This is slightly different. This is a situation where somebody generally is so ill that they cannot make those dramatic gestures themselves, so they need help to do it. But it is absolutely critical in a lawyer's mind that the administration of the drug, or whatever the source of ending their life is done by the person individually themselves. What you cannot do is sign your life away at some point and say, if this happens, I want you to take my life. That is immoral, because circumstances can change. I believe that the impact on society in general would be minimal, because the number of cases where this is going to apply will be few and far between. There will be, of course, enormous impact on those around the patient himself, but as a general impact on society, I don't believe it will have a particular significance. In America, we know there are 4 states that permit assisted suicide. In Europe, there's just a few countries: Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. But for example, in England and France, it's not allowed. But even then, you have to differentiate, as I mentioned, between euthanasia, which is where that is the permitted killing of something. In other words, the patient isn't doing it themselves. And what you're discussing here, which is assisted suicide, which is very much somebody taking their own life. And the difference between those two things is recognized in the law.
Alright guys,
would be minimal, because these cases are few and far between, as they see it, being a major burden to others. So, what was the question again?